time to fix the failure. He did every single one of them the opposite. Exact opposite of what I wanted, bud. It's not even what I wanted. You just physically can't fit them in there, bud. They don't fit. So today we're just going to go around and we're going to clean up. We'll pull all the tape, we'll pull everything, and we're just going to clean up anywhere that there may be overspray behind the tape or wherever. Wow, that was easy. Oh, it's because I used the right screw. You know I had to mess with you, Rob. I couldn't let that one go. Gotcha, bud. But you got me, so you win too. Now, I put a dam, I need to drill a hole there. Get this wet. Come in, Pop. There's nothing out there for you, bud. Well, I'm in here scraping paint because it wasn't scraped up yesterday for some reason. Ugh. You see the paint on the floor? Scrape it, man. We'll let paint cure. Alright, I think I got all the paint pulled. Oh. Alright. There's one more over here that's just bugging the hell out of me. But my saws are in the way. pull that screw so I can clean the opposite side. Okay, those are all clean. 100%. There's a little spot here that I do want to hit the tiny. It's from the tape, kind of not letting the paint in a little bit. Of course, then I end up hitting the metal. It has to happen like that. Cool. All right. I can successfully say all of the shelf brackets are clean, untaped, and perfect. Oh, wait, hold on. Over here, there was one. Yep, right on this wall. I have to get close on this. I'll probably end up needing to clean off the bracket on this one. So the tape peeled off the finish paint on this one. Pretty sure that's the last of it. Final day, we'll go through and just make sure everything's perfect. We'll wipe everything down nice. Sanitize, clean, you know what I mean? Get all the dust but I'd like to get all the paint off as soon as possible because it cures up really. The longer you leave it on, the more it cures. So paint is, you want to get that paint off wherever you don't want it immediately. Even if I'm like brush, you know, hand painting, I'll stop what I'm doing while it's wet. Obviously I couldn't see this, so when I was spraying it, but it's alright. I just want to get it off the hardware here. There's one. Needs a little bit of paint. Nice. Cool. What's up, bud?
Yeah, my nephew went to baseball practice, okay? Walked right into a bat and got it in the nose.
Gosh, man.
Mm.
Sucks. What's up? Oh, you need that? Yeah. Okay, they're all looking better. The hell? Okay. Finito. Alright.
See, that's funny that you're painting everything white, right? My sister's painting my room white.
Yeah, it's calming. White's calming. So that won't go in because there's a fucking tile behind it. I didn't clean that one out when I drilled, so I gotta drill through tile to get this. It's gonna be tough, so I gotta take this out basically. I'll mark it first. Mark it, pull it out, and do it. So that's marked. Okay, now I pull this out. Yes, it has electricity there, but who cares, right? Hell, I can cut it if I need to. Grab the vacuum. That's... Yep. You gotta be kidding, bro.
What the problems were kind of.
Ear flipped. How you been?
Oh, I could do that.
Why, what happened?
Oh, this what happened to my nephew, but it'll be all right.
Did he have to go to the hospital?
He had to go.
Oh, I thought it was just a quick little, like, whoopsie and then played ball again.
No, that wasn't that case.
That sucks.
But the doctor told him that no playing baseball, no doing anything rough for a little few months until he gets cleared.
Fuck that, I'd keep going. I'm not kidding. If I was the kid, I'd be freaking out. I wouldn't be like, right off the bat, I'm like, no, I'm fine, I want to play ball. You know how many times I got hit in the head?
I would have freaked out. I played all sports when I was a kid.
I had all the trophies because I earned all the trophies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it sucks that you got hurt.
Yeah.
Get a glove.
You been alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't touch it.
Take it outside with a hose, dude. And the toilet scrubber. Hose, toilet scrubber, scrub the trash can out. Little Dawn on it. Let it dry, throw a bag in it next time. Come on, man. Acting like this is rocket science here.
I'll do what my brother-in-law does, pressure washer for a few minutes.
That's what I'm trying to say, I got a fucking pressurized hose. Why is she making it a big deal? Put a bag in it, it won't have any problems.
No.
For some reason they never put a fucking bag in it. You know, then I'm the bad guy because I told him the way out of it, you know what I mean? Fuck you, I don't want to do that. Well, you just complained that, you know.
Yeah.
God love him. So you see how that was? There was just tile there. And I knew it was there. I knew I'd do it when I did this. And I knew I'd use the long screws for the old. Told you that like 6 times, bro. Who cares, right? At least they're not stripped. That's my biggest thing. So it's no harm, no foul, okay? It really is no harm, no foul. Tile there too. See how that happened?
An easy fix though.
Well, this one's like grouted in. Of course, I put the drill bit away already.
Yeah, that's, ain't that the luck though? Usually when I'm working on
Can we
something,
get that vacuum ready?
like when I'm working on something and I go ahead and get done with it, then I pack everything up. Looking for that certain tool, and then
Hold this, please. Alright. Hold on. Come on. Careful, there's screws down there. Over there. Yeah. You open that door. Let's open the windows too. Get them cleaned out. With that. like to put my screws perfectly horizontal. Did I just say that? No, it was like fucking 5 in the morning. They're outside, literally outside my wall of the house, outside, smashing the bikes against the house like incessantly for like 5 minutes, screaming. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to fucking sleep, right? What are you doing outside? Pouring rain, 5 in the morning, slamming the handlebars against the side of the house, and it just shudders the whole house every time you tap a thing, you know? I'm like, ugh. What are you kids doing outside? Go to bed. In the pouring rain, too. Just like, damn, kids. Can't escape the wrath. We get on the vacuum. Hold on, no. Oh, there's the screw. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Thought I could fight with you, but I didn't.
Yeah, some things just take a little bit of. You put that in the middle. In between those two, there's a white trash can.
Tina just ride the bike without training wheels.
Great.
Good job, Tina. You started.
Can you shut that door, please? Good job, girls. Ah, come on. Didn't go low enough. Bring it on. Don't suck up any of this stuff. Be very careful. Stay right away from me. We're getting it. Remember, if it was easy, everybody would do it. See what I'm saying? Can you give me that level? Torpedo level? Good eye. Good eye. Perfect. Perfect! They'll never know. Did you see all the things I made?
Not necessarily.
The posts that I made? Well, yesterday.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
I didn't get a chance to see them yet, but
Look at perfect that is. Well, we've drilled all the tile out. Now I do wish that we put an outlet there. The electricians were telling me that we should. And I didn't. But there's one up top there. Bug it. Anyway. Excuse me. Lovely. Well, those are the hardest ones, because there was tile behind the port. All the rest go right in, but we can't use the old screws in the brand new. He's like, why aren't they going in? Well, they're an extra ½ inch long, dude. Can you bring that screw box? You understood what I said, you just did the exact opposite. So I'll give you points for understanding what I said, you just did the exact opposite. Strip the paint off them to get them in too. They're all beat up now. Very crooked. They're like ½ inch too long, dude. Bug it.
Oh, I don't
We're on it, Bubba. We're getting it. So why don't you take a handful of new screws and a handful of these new box covers, okay? And just start running it. Yeah. I got another box for you. I got one for me, one for you. Some of them already have screws in it, don't let that confuse you.
Yeah.
They won't need screws if they already have screws in it, okay?
I already know that.
Alright, well just don't get confused, because the other day you were trying to pull them out, and I'm like, why are you pulling them out? We're gonna need them in there, dude. Alright, here we go. So we're just gonna take the short screws and install them in the nice brand new plates, right? Nice brand new plates. Don't tip them, don't lose them.
And that little washer thing?
Oh, there's one more little screw. Put the little washer, see, it goes behind, so it holds the screw in.
Alright.
So just put that behind here, screw it in, and it'll hold it in. Thing is, matter of fact, that would go for the older one, so I'll use it, because it is, these already have the threaded thing. It's pretty cool, they came up with this, and that helps hold the screw in. But you took all the screws completely out. Be alright, we'll get it.
Well, you told me to when we was taking the covers off.
No, I told you to remove the covers, and you said, okay, and you did that. But it's okay, I don't give a fuck. Now we gotta put them all back in, even though they hold themselves in. He's always gotta come up with, if he messed something up, he's gotta come up with some excuse or an example, the why, you know.
Gotta be Mr. Right.
He's always Mr. Right. And I'm a Mr. Whatever, let's just get the production done, dude. If I gotta be a Mr. I told you so, I'll do that, but I'd rather not. Let's get it done, that's it. Me and you together. Can we do it together, you and I? Think we can. Where's the bucket at?
The last place where you put it?
Mr. Wise Guy we have. Alright. And I'll do the stove. Okay? There's 4 in there, I don't want it to confuse you.
Yes.
He goes, yes. Oh, shit.
I don't wanna hurt my brain today.
Don't want to hurt his brain today, guys. Yes, he goes. I like that you follow through with the humor instead of taking an L. Because if you take an L on it, that just makes me feel bad, you know? We gotta make you laugh a little bit.
Oh.
Alright, this has paint on it. Alright, hey, we have a new description now. You gotta do it without losing the screws if they're already in it. We gotta get a new rag and wipe them down. Because look, some of these have already been sprayed over. So just go get this wet in that bucket right next to the dryer out back. Yeah, there's a bucket right there. As soon as you go right in front of the dryer. Okay? Just soak it in there. Let's wash them off nice and clean. I didn't spend $100,000 just to get dirty covers on. It ain't no Trump Tower, they're not gold, but you know what? I'm not there yet. God bless Trump, I don't have that type of money right now. And I don't have that type of backing. He had the type of backing to do it. Yeah, just wash them up good. What are you doing? I already have a rack. You need one. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, one of them you.
You need to wash them before you throw them on, and then once you put them on, just give them one last wipe to get your fingerprints off them and stuff. That's all. Because they'll have, some of them will have a little overspray. You know, some of them will have a little paint. Remember we got brand new outlet screws? Because the old ones were gross. So we got nice new screws as long as you didn't strip the paint off them. Forcing them in the wrong hole. Hey, I remember this one now. You remembered it. Remember we needed the longer one for this for some reason?
Yeah, because that one was all jacked up and we had to find the screws for them.
So was it the one with the Teflon tape on it?
Yes.
Or was it the one with the longer screw?
The Teflon.
Okay.
Because we had the.
You sure it's not the long one?
Well, we had to come up with something because remember the hole
Because
was.
someone stripped the hole out.
Yeah,
Someone. I won't mention any names.
that was the previous person.
You,
that
no,
owned
you
the
put
place.
the auxiliary cord screws in there.
Not that one.
Yeah, right. I remember.
I didn't touch that one.
Now you're. How do you remember it's Teflon then?
Because we had to come up with the screws because remember they were missing?
Now you're. Your story. Wow, this screw is smoked, bro. I'm gonna have to paint it.
Oh.
We could have just put friggin' caulking in the hole. Wow, it's not even. What an insolent wretch. Why isn't it going in? I don't think it's long enough, bro. Pretty sure we needed the longer screw for this.
That's the one that came out of it.
Yes, sir. I'm going. I'm gonna try. Right now. Can I get that screwdriver? The orange one or that one? Yeah. The F1? Good enough. Yep, we're gonna have to paint that. And we need a torpedo level for you to make sure. Well, how's this? They're already put in level, but what you do is when you put it in, see that? Before you put it in, you gotta make sure it doesn't move. You gotta take that off and screw this one in deeper, okay? It's a little more tricky than what you're thinking. Basically, how's this? I've already done all the other ones. Let me do this room. Because Alyssa prepped this room when we got them face flush.
Yeah.
I did that room, and the bathroom. And this part of the kitchen. So just let me do these because these are going to need to be shimmed. I shimmed all the other ones out with wood behind them, screwed them in tight to make sure that they're face flush against the wall. That one, take that off real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You helped me shim the damn things. Remember we put wood behind them?
Yeah.
Here. You're good, dude. You get it, right?
We'll
figure
figure it out.
That's it. We'll both figure it out. We'll figure it out for F's sake. Can't say that word. Holy F crack. Jumping effort. Hey, you got pockets, don't you? Here, put these in your left pocket. It's a left pocket thing. Right, your screwdriver will go in your right pocket. Right? Let's see if we can open this door without hearing children freak out.
Oh, they.
They scream like they're at a Beatles concert. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 70s, the girls used to wet their pants at the Beatles concerts. They literally pissed themselves. They just got so excited to see them guys. It's crazy. It just shows you how, really, just how popular the Beatles were. Can you stop screaming like that, please? Please, just stop. Them girls woke me up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Out there at 5 o'clock in the morning, smashing against my wall in the pouring rain, hollering. Just stop doing the screech. The screech is like for when you're in trouble. Not just because you're bored. just got thinking, like, why would they want you to put a screwdriver right next to an outlet? Sounds pretty creepy to me. Like they want you to get electrocuted. Just kidding. Not really, but I almost did myself right then and there. Not on purpose, but accidentally. Of course, I didn't wash the damn things. Remember to wash them, bub. Bob, can you take this fan, just wrap it up the way we usually do, and then I'd bring it out. Yeah, bring it out back where the boxes are. Please. Pretty please. Whoa. No, wrap, the cord goes the other way around. Yeah, straight up, there you go. Right in the middle, and then right underneath the handle. You gotta pull it tight though. Bring it into the middle more. Right there. No, yeah, in between. Yeah, and then straight up to the middle and up. Yeah, and she'll go right in. You have to tuck it hard, but it'll go in under that handle. Good and tight. Yep. See that? Dude, this is sexy. Bro, I'm taking these covers and I'm caulking around the gaps so that they're just perfect. No bugs or air will get through the outside edge at least. There's no way that's level. This one's gonna take a second. Remember, don't break the plastic. Go right until you see it starting to push in, and then back it out and make sure it's nice and horizontal. Hey, make sure it's going this way, right? That's perfect. All right. Yeah, see, I haven't got to do all these shims. Alyssa brought and put wood on behind to make sure that they're shimmed in right, but there's like 4 or 5 here that I haven't touched at all, so. Go right back to the drawing board with those. Some of them need holes drilled in them. paintbrush. Something as simple as putting a cover on, and I'm making it the most fucking high-tech rocket science. Yeah, I just found a little nick where something smacked into that. I don't think that's gonna sit either. Yeah, that's bumped way too far out. It's not flush. I don't know why anyone would put that in there.
He's coming. He's coming.
So we need to get them flush with the outer face of this cover, right? They need to be strong enough so when you hit them, they don't wiggle around. They need to be level. They need to be washed clean. And then they can't have any gaps and cracks around the edges, so I'll seal them in with caulking. And this caulking matches the same sheen as my paint. So I don't have to paint them. But I'm washing all the excess caulking off so that it doesn't, you can't even really, there's not a big sheen trail. It's not leaving a big mess. I want this thing going in a deep. Yeah. Now it's too much. get some cardboard. It's much easier. Cardboard, you just slip it in, the screw can go through it, and it squeezes in pretty thin. So if you just need small layers, and then you cut it out when it's done. Super simple. Come on, bro.
Accidentally bumped into it.
No, it's the cord. There's a cord there. How you doing? Everything all good?
Yeah, I just got that one over the window.
Beautiful. Make sure you clean them up good. Wipe them down really good, okay?
Yeah.
You're in front of the camera. So what you been, doing, must have been packing?
Yeah.
That's good. Getting ready at least.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's gonna be pretty fun to be back with your family, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you ever wanna go for a day cruise or whatever, you let me know, I'll come over, I'll grab you. Well, actually, no, you got a car now. You got a truck, so if you ever wanna meet up, we'll go riding or something, we'll go bow hunting, fishing. Plenty of streams, we can go brown trout fishing.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of brooks around, too.
That's what I'm saying, stream, brook, same thing, right? So what I'm saying is, we can find some good fishing holes and meet up and go fishing.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with all this crazy pressure, you know, I'll be able to take a day a week, or a day every month, you know, to just kind of relieve some stress and go hang out with a friend and go fishing, target practice. We can do all of it together, all at one day. Target practice, fish, full wheel, boat ride,
A little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything. Yeah, you don't got to do just one thing. I'll bring the bows, I'll bring the target.
And I'll bring my bow out.
Yeah, you can bring your bow. Just drill that hole. Lovely. Now I just wipe it down.
You can call it good.
Put some sealant around it to make sure we don't want cracks, gaps and cracks, and we want it to sit nice and strong. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want bugs crawling in and out of it.
Oh, heck no.
As much as you can stop it at least. So, because the flies will go and lay their eggs in there. This is where house flies do that, you know? So you gotta make sure you're up on that, cleaning it. I just like, and not only that, I like the look of it when it's caulked in. It just looks cleaner. There's no gap there. It looks, like it was literally welded to the wall. Looks like more of a part of the wall in a way, I should say. Look at that. Man, that's sexy. Ain't that sexy? We quit school because of recess. We do not play. Thank you, good time. I do care about the details. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. So my biggest thing is I want it to be caulked in. I want the plate to be clean. I don't want black gaps and cracks. You see this big gap right there compared to this? The only difference is you just take a little tiny bit of sealant and go around it. One, it'll keep it nice and tight, so it'll keep the R value a little better too. Stop the little tiny bit of your heat seeping out. And if you do it to all of them, well, now you've got probably 1% of your heat is being sealed in. Better than before anyway. And as long as you just wipe, this is a wet rag, so you're gonna wipe any excess off. The only bit you're gonna leave is right there in that little tiny gap. You wanna make sure you go back through and clean any excess off, because it will look ugly and flash, unless you wanna go back and paint over it. But in that case, I would have just left the covers on, taped them off, and sprayed over it. But anyway, looks way better now. No gaps. Oh, there is one little tiny gap. Right there. So we're cleaning everything. Oh, and then this. Needs a little paint on it. Now, I'm not just doing this for YouTube. This is how I've always worked. And you guys, if you know anything about this, you see I have a system, right? And this is why I keep getting callbacks, because people do see. They understand. It's like, well, if that guy's going to pay that much attention, let's do it.